Business owners have faced extraordinary challenges over the last few years, from coming off of the pandemic to confronting higher interest rates. Many, however, have overcome these challenges. They're thriving and they're looking to sell their business. Do you know the 5 keys to a successful sale that can help you make the best deal possible in this market? We're going to break it all down for you right now on UBS Trending. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to UBS Trending. I'm your host, Anthony Pastore, and I am back in the studio with my friend and colleague, James Jack, from the Business Owner Client segment. James, always good to have you. The intro is very compelling. I hope we grab the audience there. But, given the state of the current business environment, and you're talking to business owners all the time in your day-to-day job, what are you hearing from most of them? And especially in regards to selling the business. That's really where the bread and butter is, right? And what do you see as maybe some of the main actions that business owners should be taking right now?
It's a great and interesting time. So right now we're hearing a lot of business owners who are concerned about certainly consumer sentiment and demand and the economic outlook, of course. But we're also seeing some opportunities, some green shoots, particularly for middle market businesses with strong fundamentals in the M&A space. So if you're a business owner looking to potentially sell your business, there's many things you can be doing and should be doing. But 3 things in particular that we think could help you set yourself up for success.
Great. So why don't you walk through those 3 things with us, James, as we get started here?
Yeah, absolutely. So one of the ones that we thought it was is making sure that you have the right people around you, Anthony. So the right team guiding you. It's really, really critical, especially because whoever you're buying your business from will see if you've got an A team. So depending on your size, it could mean a tax attorney, an investment banker, an estate attorney, but always, of course, this is UBS after all. We really think one of the most important and significant person to have on your team as an orchestrator of all these is your financial advisor. They can really help you understand and close what I like to call the wealth gap. What's the number you need from the sale after taxes to succeed in achieving your long-term goals? And after the sale, you could be looking at a substantial windfall. A financial advisor is going to help you protect that and grow that, what we call lump sum wealth, over the course of your lifetime and beyond for, of course, the people and causes that you care deeply about.
Right.
The second one, don't just take the first or the highest bid. You're going to be really excited. Oh my God, someone just made a great deal for you, offer for you, rather. So when you do this, you may miss some of the hidden details. They always say the devil's in the details, right? So what's the terms and conditions that they're asking for in that fine print? It's really important to have that team to help you work through that. And it's also important that even though someone's made a great offer for you, you create competitive tension. You go out and seek many potential opportunities for an offer. The last one, third one I'd say, is protect your estate. So make sure you have an estate plan, because many times when an owner sells their business, it's going to trigger a fairly significant taxable event within the owner's own personal estate. So with proper planning completed well in advance of the sale, that's really critical, or even well in advance of signing what we call a letter of intent, it could mean significant amount of tax savings. And hopefully, if you can reduce some of that tax savings, that means higher net proceeds, again, for people and causes that are important to you.
Right. So James, let me ask you as we continue on the conversation. Certainly that's all fantastic advice, and there's really good sound bites that you gave us there. But what about the sale itself, though? Is there anything that business owners should be doing right now? Because you said the earlier you can start doing this, the better. So talk about how to plan for that. What should business owners be thinking?
Well, I think you want to build, your team, like I mentioned, but you also want to be thinking a little bit about what life will be like after the sale of the business. So, of course, there's all of the work you need to do to actually get the transaction done, but many business owners don't think long term. So, thinking a little bit about, how is the life going to be like afterwards? What's going to change? If you're a business owner, it's really important to get a sense of your goals and talk to a financial advisor about that. Oftentimes, Anthony, for business owners, their business is how they spend their time. it's their social lives, and it's even their purpose. So having a good sense of what will replace your business and how it can be integrated into your financial plan, that's critical.
Okay, great, James. So I know something that you're doing, and we mentioned this. You're consistently talking with business owners. It's something that is really your lifeblood for your role here at UBS, but something I know you're really passionate about. And you're helping them to promote their success and also getting their insights to continue with other business owners that you can kind of provide them advice on some best practices and things. So tell us about what you're doing, and because you've got this great new digital tool that's available, and how are you recommending business owners use that?
Sure. So like you just mentioned, it's a digital resource that's, I think, a really quick but deep dive into very relevant, useful, and real-world tips to help business owners get the best deal possible when selling their business. It covers 5 main stages of a successful sale. So for avoiding common mistakes, timing the sale, knowing your business, managing your emotions, and thriving after the sale. All the things we just kind of highlighted. And we've brought together, Anthony, what I think is the best thinking of UBS, our financial advisors, along with firsthand experiences of business owners who've done it. So our goal is to help business owners make the best deal possible to avoid many common mistakes. So it's all at ubs.com/ready-to-sell. I think it's going to be below us. And it's a great overview to help business owners have really productive conversations with, ultimately, the financial advisor.
Yeah, and that's the key, right? Isn't it? I mean, you said it, and you really hit that point, and I'm going to say it again. In order to make sure you're maximizing your benefits, especially from the sale and the you said like the wealth, that wealth, what do you call it? The wealth gap, right? You've got to have a financial advisor, somebody in your corner you really trust.
Yeah, Anthony, this may be the most significant and important financial event of a business owner's life, selling their life's work, they're monetizing their life's work, their business. It's important to not go it alone. You might only have one chance.
That's right.
That's the goal here.
Great stuff, James. I know there's a lot of business owners out there who appreciate the advice, and
Thank you.
we appreciate you being here. Good to see you, James
Love it
Jack.
here.
Come back anytime. We love having you. And as James mentioned, there is a website, ubs.com. We've got it on the screen, /ready-to-sell. Easier to read that way than just putting it all in one. So that's a website that you can check out. Plus, for other content from UBS and our Chief Investment Office, visit ubs.com/views. That is our Insights website. Plus, we're all over social media. James is as well. LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter. We also have a dedicated Instagram channel for this studio at UBS Trending. So give us a follow and find content you're not going to get anywhere else. Until next time, have a great day, everybody. And remember to keep your eyes on what's trending. We'll see you soon.